EB is the biggest federation for environmental NGOs in Europe. We have 150 NGOs from all over Europe. And we indeed stand for environmental protection, but also participatory democracy, and the broad scope of issues on sustainability. We are also a part of a zero waste movement, Zero Waste Europe, Zero Waste Platform. This is a movement that is indeed showing the benefits of better waste management in Europe. Not only in Europe, it is actually a world organization. And we are very closely cooperating with them. When I heard about the conference, I wanted to, I prepared much about the job creation, less on health and safety. That's why I will speak about that. But of course, as we are an environmental organization, we are looking at the environmental benefits of better waste management. We are going to publish very soon, in a couple of days, a very good report on advancing resource efficiency in Europe, linking indicators of resource efficiency and ambitious waste management scenarios, where we will show in detail data on job creation, on different environmental issues like GHG reduction, greenhouse gases reduction, on natural resources savings, water savings, and avoided land use as well. But I will speak about only about job creation. Well, what is the problem today in the economic crisis in Europe? This crisis is setting new priorities for our societies, and job creation and sustainable resource management can only be at the core of it. We really need to look very careful on that. We have to focus on this. This is what is exactly the EB and zero waste is about. Reducing the size of your waste bin, maximizing separate collection and recycling, redesign the economy, not only redesigning the products, but in general, when I say designing, and eco-design is also about systems for transportation, for example. Building resilient society and material systems, and channel the public investment into building natural and social capital, and not into landfills and incinerators. How much, the recent data from November 2013 shows that we have about 25% of unemployed youth in Europe, going up to over 50% in Spain, youth. On the other side, we have huge amounts, 86 million tons of household waste still that is recyclable. It's still being landfilled. So we have two big resources. Labor resource available to work immediately, and waste resources that has to be recycled, repaired. But what is the problem? Half of this amount of waste being landfill and incineration represent a mistake in design, and this needs to be fixed at the design stage. In this, we see a huge job opportunity: jobs in waste collection, jobs in reuse centers, jobs in repair shops, workshops, jobs in recycling, jobs in composting, jobs in designing better products, jobs in producing high-quality products with recyclable materials. All of these jobs that cannot be delocalized and that we are destroying with every ton we send to landfill or to incineration. We are losing this opportunity. As Vanya said, the Commissioner already said that 400,000 jobs are available only if we stick to the current policy. But we also, in our report, show you that this amount of jobs is doubled, actually, when we will achieve ambitious level, which is still feasible. It's 70% recycling. 70% of recycling, yes. The details you will see in a couple of days in our report. So waste management and recycling and repair also, and reuse can make a big contribution to economic growth and job creation. And let's not forget that exactly a lot of raw materials we are now importing, and we can get access to those raw materials in Europe. And thanks to that, also, we can reduce greenhouse gas emissions and our dependence on imports. Comparing jobs creation and also what is happening today, the social cost of unemployment. In France, for example, it costs the state, it costs about 20,000 euros to support one unemployed person. By funding integration contracts in the field of textile collection, I am aware that the reuse patterns, new economic picture of that needs better policy, because it's actually a new economic system. It does not fall into current economic system. So we need better subventions, better policy support from that. So, but even money spent for this, as showed in France, I will just read it to you. By funding integration contracts in the field of textile collection, reuse and recycling, the state only pays half of this and ends up saving 2 euros for every euro spent. So we have here a clear benefit. At the same time, it improves the skill set of its workers and boosts green jobs. In UK, the RAP organization, the RAP Institute, they estimated that about 720 million pounds can be saved for the economy each year, thanks to investing in reuse. Microsoft shows that for each 10,000 tons of computers recycled, we create almost 300 jobs. For use of textile, 85 jobs. Wooden pellets, 28 jobs. Paper recycling, 18. Glass, 26, etc., etc. But for landfill incineration, for each 10,000 tons, we have only 1 job. So this is a clear estimation. I don't know, the methodology may be different, but all of the methodologies show the same, that there is an overwhelming, bigger jobs creation in alternatives to landfill and to incineration.
You need to conclude.
I need to conclude. Solutions, maybe. For health and safety issues as well, it's a separate collection, obligatory separate collection at the curbside, so it means that the citizen has to separate as much to facilitate the recycling and avoid this problem for health and safety. I really expect the trade unions also to work more on phasing out the toxics already at the production stage for the workers, but also for those workers who are dealing with the waste of those products. And thanks to that, the recycled material will have a better value, and then only the EPR system, extended producer responsibility systems, are more relevant to that. And fighting programmed obsolescence, this is kind of prevention of waste. This doesn't undermine the job creation at all. And the last thing is taxation. This is quite an interesting thing, but maybe I will speak later about that.